Good evening. Welcome to the evening news. I'm your host for tonight, Catboy Kunhua. In the news, Queen Elizabeth last week announced her schedule for public engagements for 2020 for the entire royal family. This will be the first year that will not include Prince Harry. In an effort to patch things up with his grandmother, Harry sent Queen Elizabeth an engraved bracelet. The DNR stands for Do Not Resuscitate. Also, Chanel has announced that they're releasing a new cologne for introverts. It's called Leave Me the Fuck Cologne. Chanel says they specifically developed the cologne to have a fragrance that most introverts are familiar with, as it smells like Cheetos, Mountain Dew, and ass.
Fader. Well,
now, according to the New York Post, a deaf man from Brooklyn is suing Pornhub for lack of closed captioning in their porn films. The deaf man does say you can obviously guess what most of the sounds are, but without closed captioning, how is he supposed to know that the lonely housewife ordered her pizza with extra sausage? Now, in the lawsuit, the man's lawyer makes the argument that porn sites are places of public accommodation. Afterwards, the lawyer was arrested for accommodating himself in public. Scientists at Stanford University have created a new drone that mimics the flight of real pigeons, which they achieved by creating wings that imitate the bird's wrist and finger. Now, more usually, we don't think of birds as having wrists or fingers, but we could clearly see a bird's finger in this photo. That's why they call it flipping the bird. Now, recent Golden Globe winner Aquafina, will voice the 7 train announcements from Queens. She says cute and charming things such as, "This is Hudson Yards, 34th Street. I hope you like weird architecture." Not to be outdone, LaGuardia Airport came up with their own announcements for people arriving on the train from Brooklyn. And it's voiced by Samuel Jackson, where he says, "Get your sorry ass off my train, motherfuckers. I hope your dumb ass plane's full of snakes." Now, due to the global health crisis being in the news all the time, several educational boards have decided to take it upon themselves to teach children about what the World Health Organization actually is and what it represents. Extended studies will cover its function in relation to communicable diseases, environmental health, surgery and trauma care, and finally, emergency work. Senior officials said that they believe it was time for this topic to make a comeback, as they tried introducing it to school curriculum over 30 years ago, and it did not go over so well, with students who voiced great disapproval that WHO had nothing to do with these guys. Now, with the outbreak of the coronavirus now declared a world health emergency by the WHO, how far the outbreak has actually spread is coming under a great deal of scrutiny. Many people believe that China is underreporting the number of known cases in order to downplay its own problems. Since it has been confirmed that the virus can and does spread while people are asymptomatic, in other words, they are not showing any symptoms. Couple this with the fact that China has admitted to shortcomings, as they announced today that the number of known cases has risen to 20,000. Critics believe the actual number could be as much as 4 to 5 times as high as that. They based this upon the known historical data with mathematical projections, also the fact that no one from the whole of Asia has ordered the "I survived the coronavirus" t-shirts available on Etsy.
Etsy.
And that's the way you wish it wasn't. I'm Catboy Kunhua.